So the sauce is like a combination of like chicken broth and butter to kind of soften the grits, as you eat them.
Hey, this is it. I was getting ready to say this is it right here.
My name is Stephen Bardo, former Flying Illini and NBA point guard turned basketball analyst. I have traveled the world through basketball, and the one thing I have found is everyone loves food and sports.
Something about you, I could watch you all day, all day, all day, all day. I cut the record on and then I let the song play, song play, song play, and watch you make my...
What's up, y'all? It's your man Stephen Bardo coming at you with another edition of America Loves Food and Sports. We're not at a restaurant today. We got a special edition. We've got Chef Wood that's gonna prepare some specialty meals, and we also have a very special guest. So I want to bring in Chef Wood right now. What's good, Chef?
How you doing, Steve?
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining.
No doubt.
You know my stomach is touching my back, so I'm hungry. You got me covered, right?
I got you for sure.
Okay, let's get it cracking, y'all.
Next that you be hurting, she keep them turning. Not once, not twice. They be tryna holler. She like, alright. I be laughing at them. She like, not nice. She got that American pie and everybody wanna slice like a drop shot. When we get it in, they gotta turn off the shot clock. Really cold shoulders, we both prefer the hot box spring. Rocking my queen, got these four walls feeling like a hot spring or a warm autumn in which we ignore problems. You gorgeous girl, got enough ass for 4 bottoms. Short story long, beside me's where you belong. Anytime I write a verse, bridge, chorus, or a song, come on. Girl, it's just something about you, I could watch you all day.
I told you we had a special guest, my man, Jason Goff. Jason,
Bardo.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey, anytime, brother. You know that.
Yeah. It's my man right here. I mean, we're close friends, but we're also colleagues in the sports business. I told you we were going to put the sports and America Loves Food and Sports today. This is one of the best on-air radio personalities in the country, not just in Chicago.
Thank you, my man.
But he's done NBA with Sirius.
Yep.
You've been in the Atlanta market. You
Yep.
dominated the Chicago market.
Bleacher Report.
Yeah,
now ESPN Radio and Sirius.
So, I mean, this guy, similar to some of our other guests, is truly Jamaican because he got 20 jobs. But
I'm Belizean though, actually.
There you go, Belizean. There we go. So
I want my Belizean piece.
That's right. That's right. Similar hard work ethic, right?
Yeah. That's all I know, man. That's all we know. You know,
That's
you
right.
gotta do as much as you can, as soon as you can, and as well as you can, so you can try to set some kind of standard for the people that come behind.
So what we got, Chef?
So right here we got like a white cheddar and truffle grit. On top is like a blackened shrimp, shaved Parmesan, a little bit of parsley for garnish.
Oh my goodness.
So, I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. I actually on Twitter the other day had a conversation about grits because I hadn't found grits that were done to my liking yet. So this is
This is big,
This
man.
is huge right here.
All right.
This is huge right here.
Let's
So
hope we
let's
pass the test, for
let's
sure.
do the grits first. And what's you said?
So the sauce is like a combination of like chicken broth and butter to kind of soften the grits, as you eat them.
Hey, this is it.
I was getting ready to say.
This is it right here. I mean, I was in Atlanta for that whole time, and I found a couple of places, and my lady would be like, "Order the shrimp and grits," and I'm like, "No, I don't eat grits," but I'm gonna have to start messing with grits.
Yes.
Only if Chef Wood is cooking.
No, for sure, man.
This is real.
Oh man.
Thank you.
Okay. What was on top again?
So on top is the blackened shrimp. Just fried in the pan, a little bit of butter, a little bit of oil, get it to that nice crisp black like color that I like, the char that I like. Top it with the grits and kind of go from there. It's a bit non-traditional. I remember like growing up I used to eat grits. My parents made it with like sugar and butter.
Yeah.
So this is a bit different, a little bit of a twist on a traditional classic.
This is excellent, man.
Thank you.
Very, very well done.
I wouldn't lie to you either. This is.
I know. No,
I need this. I need this in my life, bro.
So you noticed that I ate it and I made the facial expression so that you all could see me. I didn't say anything because I wanted to hear what Jason
This is it.
was going to say. I'm telling you, this is excellent.
Thank you.
I can't wait for the rest.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I want to keep talking.
Yeah.
I gotta eat this, man.
So Jason, as you are enjoying that, I want to transition to the state of the NBA.
Okay.
10 years ago, baseball used to have the hot stove
Yeah. All
type of thing all season.
Yeah.
We'd hear baseball all off season long.
Right.
It would dominate sports talk radio
Right.
and all that. Now it seems to be the NBA.
What has happened is these guys have they've helped Adam Silver and the NBA out by being fully functional and aware on Twitter and social media, right? So people can reach out to them and people know what they're thinking. They interact with people. So there's an investment level that NBA fans and sports fans have with NBA players that isn't the same when it comes to Major League Baseball. And there isn't the amount of movement. You know, we waited.
Great point.
We waited months before the two best players in the game, Manny Machado and Bryce Harper, were moved or found a destination because of the cracking down of salaries that Major League Baseball owners have done. Whereas in the NBA, there's an adjusted and understood amount of money. So now it's just where's the best storyline going to come from? We already know how much money Kevin Durant's going to get and Kyrie Irving's going to get. So it's not about the bidding wars. It's about the best situation and the best fit. So once the money is removed, now we're talking about the actual on-court application. Whereas with baseball, it's $1 more. You know, who's going to give you $3.30 as opposed to $3.15? Who's going to do this? Who's going to give you that extra year of security? CBA, masterfully so, was negotiated so that you can move that out, and now we can get to the actual the crux of the conversation, which is the best basketball fit.
We got chicken and waffles coming.
Yeah, we do. So one of the biggest things that I like to cook when I have clients is brunch. So that's what we kind of started off with the shrimp and grits. And then now we're gonna kind of finish you off.
You might have a new client. he might this weekend.
Right. Brunch this weekend.
Wow.
With some, so this is a buttermilk chicken and waffle.
Okay.
So the syrup is a little bit of spiced rum, maple syrup, and some butter. So it's real southern. Like I said, I got some southern roots with college, and my family's from Mississippi and things like that. So I took a real big liking to southern style cooking and things like that. So enjoy.
Spiced rum.
Spiced rum.
So I'm gonna get a little buzz when I eat it.
I kind of cooked it off a little bit. So
cool.
I cooked it off a little bit and
save some that you didn't cook off.
For sure.
There you go.
I got one more surprise for you. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you gonna bring it over now? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I like surprises, y'all. Especially when they taste this good and look this good.
So bacon was one of my favorite things growing up as a kid.
Of course.
So the saltiness of bacon, I love the smell of it. It just kind of fills the house with a great aroma. So what I did, I just added a little bit of brown sugar, cayenne pepper for a little salty spice to the bacon. So.
Nice.
Ooh, I don't know what I wanted to taste first.
Chef Wood out here doing the
Chef, what do you suggest?
My suggestion, I would try the bacon first. That's because it's my favorite.
Try the bacon first. Well, we can do that.
So it's very crispy.
Oh yeah.
So we might just have to pick this up and get it home here.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like Saturday morning.
Man, wait a minute. You put cayenne in there?
Cayenne pepper and brown sugar.
And then you can taste the hint of the brown at the end. Yeah.
Listen, he put the right amount of cayenne on it.
Yeah.
Cause you can feel the heat, but it doesn't take away from any other taste. Like, oh man,
This is all good.
that's excellent. Cayenne pepper, or what are the green?
So a little bit of parsley.
A little bit of parsley.
Herb.
Okay. Man, how long did it take you to figure this out? Like the right amount of cayenne and all that?
About 10 times. You know, trying to get the right. I don't want to get rid of the saltiness of the bacon. I think that's the essence of bacon. So I don't want to take away from that. But just trying to figure out the right ratios and metrics to kind of get that correct taste for everyone, or to my liking, I should say.
Well, you figured it out, bro.
I appreciate that.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Let me get in on this. I already know what the waffles gonna be like. I saw you over there preparing them.
Yeah, can't go wrong with the chicken.
All right. Man, it tears away easy.
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's how it should be done.
Yeah.
So a little bit of buttermilk brine, lots of herbs and lots of flavor, garlic powder, salt, pepper, cayenne pepper, onion powder. I just try to throw a mixture of all these things to get that taste. Yeah.
This is better than the bacon.
Yeah.
The chicken's better than the bacon. You put some heat in the chicken as well?
So on the chicken, it's like a little sprinkle. So like smoked paprika and a little bit of salt. So that's the dredge for the flour and things like that. And then I sprinkled a little bit of that on top to kind of give it a little extra flavor to take it over the top.
See, here's the thing. Jason knows this for being his profession covering sports. I'm in sports. Chef Wood's got a lot of confidence, y'all, because a lot of times chefs don't want to give away what they're using. And so what I've learned is that it doesn't matter what you use, you got to know how to use it.
You can send them the playbook, they ain't gonna execute.
Right.
Say it again, Jason.
If you send them the playbook, are they gonna execute like you do it?
For sure.
This is on point, man.
Thank
Seriously.
God. Thank God.
And you know, the fact that you're sharing with us what you're using, the viewers will love that.
You got to be confident in your work, and you know, like Jason said, I can give you the playbook, but you got to be able to execute.
You ain't gonna do it like Chef Wood.
No. I'm telling you, man. This is on point.
For sure. Thank you all.
Yeah,
Thank you all.
So we get a picture of Rich Paul on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Yeah. It's
How
huge.
unprecedented is that?
It's huge. Usually agents don't make it to that level of adulation and exposure. But when they do, usually it's for bad things too. Like, you know, Scott Boras and the way he negotiates with a lot of owners and general managers around Major League Baseball, they're not appreciative of it because he gets the most for their clients. And I've only read through half of it so far. Looking forward to getting through the second half of it. But the origin story of his relationship with LeBron James, selling throwback jerseys out of his trunk, and how he sold one to LeBron. LeBron noticed his business acumen and said, you know, I want you to be the guy that's going to lead me to the future in my empire, and to empower your people that way is
Huge.
is next level.
Yeah.
And it's something that in our community is happening more and more, and it's appreciated because there's a lot of people who made a lot of sacrifices for us to get to these levels.
That's right.
And we got to make sure we lift as we climb kind of vibe.
That's right.
And that's exactly, I mean, you did it, you know, on many levels for me, you know, around the media room at United Center, and I'll always be appreciative of the people that you've introduced me to.
Oh, sure, Jason, because you know that's how we do it.
Yeah, so seeing Rich Paul, you know, I don't put a lot of stuff on my Instagram in terms of, you know, things that have something to do with like another company or something like that, but there's no way I couldn't appreciate what that meant. That just that symbol meant of a guy who isn't an athlete, a guy who's behind the scenes, but a guy who's worth, you know, a cool $250 million and started out selling jerseys out the back of his trunk, and now he's got the NBA by the short and curly.
He really does.
And people don't like him for it.
Yeah.
Because when you get to this level, you know, Scott Boras said about Jay-Z and Rock Nation, by the way, shout out to Rock Nation Sports for obvious reasons. But when you get to this level, you know, wearing a Yankee hat while you're negotiating with the Yankees makes you look like a fool. Well, you know, Jay-Z got the Robinson Cano deal for Seattle and Pepsi and all the other things. Like, so, you know, a lot of people are scared because there's a shaking up of the status quo, right? And for some people, you know, equality feels like oppression, but in the end, it means the scales are balanced a little bit.
I couldn't have said it better, Jason. And the thing is, on another episode, we had Leon Rogers on the show.
Uh-oh.
I want you to go back and watch that episode Jason said something that was spot on with what Leon Rogers said. If you remember, Bernie Mac, God rest his soul, was talking to Leon and told Leon, when somebody pushes that door open, you slide your foot in to keep it open. Your foot might get bruised, it might get banged, but the next person behind you will be able to come through it if you put your foot in the door.
Right.
It's the exact same thing Jason just mentioned.
Yeah.
They didn't talk to each other. So this is good stuff. This is really, really good stuff. Tell the people where they can find you.
ESPN Radio, weekdays, 5 to 8 Central, 6 to 9 Eastern, Spain & Company, myself, Sarah Spain, Jordan Cornett. And Saturdays, I am on GTL, that's Goff, Twelman, Lindsay, Rachel Lindsay, Bachelorette, the Black Bachelorette, Taylor Twelman, MLS legend. And I do 11 to 3 p.m. Central on ESPN Radio. And Sundays, right here in Chicago, Fox Final Word, me and Lou Canellis, 10 p.m. So it's kind of hard. If you're trying to miss me, you won't miss me. But if you turn on something, I'm probably there for you.
There it is. Well, we go on all day, man.
We will.
We're
gonna eat and
we're gonna get off. We're gonna get off the camera. But I really want to thank Jason for taking the time to come out. He's rushing to another meeting, but hopefully we fed him decently.
No, I'm not gonna rush.
Oh, you ain't gonna rush.
I'm not gonna rush too much.
Okay. Great job, man.
Thank you, my brother.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming on, man. Yes, sir.
Tricks my pen do, tricks you make my pen do, girl, you make my pen move.
Well, I finally got my belt back together because I had to loosen it up because the food was excellent. Shrimp and grits, chicken and waffles were to die for. Special thanks to Chef Wood for the cuisine and hooking up the location. Also special thanks to Jason Goff of ESPN Radio, one of the top radio personalities in the country. That'll do it for this edition of America Loves Food and Sports. I'm your man, Stephen Bardo. Until next time, peace.
Show him, Joe, show him. Play it for him. Play that one thing for him.